All right, well, Tracy, I would like to bring in our next artist who, by the way, looks super cool right now. I think we have Ray with us. Is that right?
Is that you,
Yes,
Ray?
it's me. How's everyone doing?
Hi.
Okay.
Yes, we got, it's Rachel Pierce, but do you prefer Ray?
No, Ray's my artist name. Rachel Pierce is my real name. That's just from my Gmail.
Okay.
Well, if you prefer to go by your artist name, Ray, we're totally happy to do that. Whatever you feel comfortable with.
Rachel, you look so cool. I cannot believe you're driving and talking to us right now, wearing that red jacket. I am jealous.
Yes, but this is great about this platform, right? That you're able to do this right now and address Ovis and your fans, hopefully, if they're watching this interview right now, before you become part of the party tonight.
Yeah, this is really cool. Times have changed, and it just shows that we can still move forward and get things done. But it's just you gotta adjust to virtual. But I do like this. Like, this is a really cool platform. Like, I appreciate you guys making things like this, so us artists can be seen on this type of level, because this doesn't always come by as an opportunity. I'm fully enjoying it.
Well, I'm glad. Now, where are you right now? Are you in Maryland?
I'm currently driving in Virginia. I'm from Maryland, but I'm driving to a performance right now, so
you're going to be performing in front of people. I mean, are there places in Virginia where you're allowed to to spin and perform?
Well, this is a good friend of mine. I met her at a performance in Miami, but she's from Virginia, and she and her friend put together like a creative event. Like, all individuals can come together, vendors can sell their things, artists can perform. So it's a big venue they got, so it's spacious, masks are required, and the distance is there. So it's something they put together, and she's my age, so just building opportunities for us to continue to move forward, for us to still give opportunities to continue to grow as artists and as creative individuals. So it's not really a club situation, it's just somebody putting together to help others out,
Right. Now tell us, what is your music about? Like, what do you like to focus on, and what does it sound like?
As far as my friends?
No, you, when you perform.
Well, my music is, it's in an alternative genre, I would say. So it's like trap, but it's like rock too.
Oh.
To it.
That's cool.
Wow. I want to hear that.
The difference of mine is you hear a story.
You hear what?
There you go. It was going in and out. But you hear an inspirational story behind it. It's not like gospel music, but I tell a story. I purposefully, as a female artist, I don't talk about what a lot of females in the industry talk about now, because it's just a part of setting yourself apart and being different. And it's like, I'm a woman. There's gonna be younger females looking at me, so I just add something different. It still got the crank, it still got the heat, like hip hop and trap, but it's my own way. But it also brings actual substance to it, something that can inspire others. So that's what you hear when I perform.
So it's not like WAP, like that song.
No, and I knew I was going to say that. No.
Okay.
Tracy, had to go there.
Well, very different. Good. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So I'm really curious, Ray. What do you think about this platform? I would assume that, and you could tell me otherwise, that you have a lot of your work out on other social media platforms. So what do you think of ZapLife?
ZapLife, I say, is a very different way of having artists interact with either our fans or also just a bigger crowd and a fresh face. It's one thing as an artist where you have, I'm from Maryland, like, your fan base is sometimes where you're from, and it's not saying your fan base doesn't grow, but a platform like this helps you to be seen all around, to allow an artist that's independent, not signed, not backed by nobody, to be seen by the entire world. So So I feel like it's game changing. I say ZapLife is an app that has changed the
Well,
game. One of the many
as
apps,
an
I would say, that's changed the game for us artists too.
I mean, I understand what you're saying because now there are people in LA who will be able to hear you tonight. People in Europe or, Saudi Arabia or somewhere that
anywhere.
will hear you that couldn't before.
Right. And that's the beautiful part about it. I come from Maryland. I come from PG County, and that's DC. DC is not really, known as music. You don't hear music when you think of, the DMV area. When you hear Atlanta, you think music, or
Right.
Detroit. But we're the capital area of politics.
Right.
So it's even harder for us independent artists out here in Maryland or Virginia and DC to really be seen unless you really got a good product and you pushing yourself to build your buzz. It takes it a little bit longer and sometimes kind of harder for us to be heard in different countries, not even maybe just states but countries, because it's not really open to us out here, I would say.
Well, one last question before we let you go. But you're saying, I mean, you live close to the heart of American government. You live near Washington, D.C. What is your voting plan? Have you already voted, or what's happening?
I kind of felt a little pressure to vote. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really want to vote because I guess it's because I'm 23. So I guess I don't know if it's a generational mindset of mine. I don't know. But I was listening to the previous artist. I was saying the same thing. I question things about the system. I don't like nothing about the system. So therefore, I wish they had an independent option because truthfully, I'm a spiritual person. God is my president. Like, I can't trust nothing else in the government, honestly, because the system has failed us, especially us as like even colored individuals, so miserably. So I can't really fully want to trust to even like want to honestly vote for whoever in office. They say it makes a difference, yeah, but at the end of the day, if you know the system of the system, the electoral college like makes the decision at the end of the day. We have a voice, but how much does it really do? So I honestly personally didn't want to vote, was going to pick independent if that was the option, but I did vote. I put my part in, but I didn't vote for who. But at the same time, it's like I wish it wasn't an option because honestly, I don't trust it. The system, the government and system has failed us a lot, and you just can't trust it sometimes. They're a little funny, so. But I did my part as a citizen, I guess.
Okay, well, it's always, I love to hear perspective from really young people like you because it gives us a chance to listen and also understand why people feel the way they do about the government or even the media. I'm sure you have some thoughts on the current state of media right now as well.
Yeah, do you trust the news?
That's crazy. I was just talking to my dad about this. No, but all media in a way, but I told him, like, there's just some things the news doesn't always show. Whether it's local or national, there's still some things that still don't get reported. Or like half the truth is shown or half of it is shown. Like, and you can't trust it because we've seen that a few times. So media is it's really screwed up. It's misconstrued completely right now, and even the very agendas and like messages that's being pushed towards the youth or just pushed towards the African American community, women. It's like why can't we have more focuses on more positive things, using media as a platform for those positive things? Why do we have to keep pushing so much violence? I mean, we have to cover it so people will know what's going on, but we can use it for something better, in my opinion. I feel like when it comes to the media, it can be used in a better light, in my opinion. There's too much going on, and there's too many families and even children being damaged because of what they're seeing, literally on social media or on TV.
Right.
So
we aim to do that. We aim to make those kinds of changes.
Yes, we're planning to make that kind of a change. If you could join us on ovis.news, we're trying to turn the news on its head. We're trying to change what you've been seeing out there. And hopefully we'll be able to do that after all of these decades of fake news.
And corporate media influence. Yes, so we certainly invite you to have yourself and your fans come check out ovis.news. This is going to be a community where we have fact checkers and journalists and everyone kept honest using blockchain technology, if you've heard of that. But we also want to let you know that our interview tonight is going to be packaged for you so that you can share it as well with all of your fans and friends and family on all of your other social media platforms as well.
Yeah, so everybody can see you in your cool red jacket driving your hot rod there. Thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you. Have a great set tonight.
It was nice meeting y'all too. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you so
Have
much.
fun.
Have a
Absolutely,
good one.
Ray. Take care.
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, have you, I have to say, honestly, that's the first time I've ever interviewed anyone.
Someone
that has been
driving.
driving. Like,
That was pretty cool.